and they have scored only one. The Maldives streaks ahead with 18 scored and the 2 conceded. Semi-finals happening on the 8th of September, that's a Sunday. And on the 9th of September will be the second semi-final featuring the winners of Group B against the runners-up of Group A. Both matches taking place here at the Dasarath Rangashala Stadium in Kathmandu. The finals on Wednesday, the 11th of September, with a 6:30 PM kickoff time. How the locals will wish to see the Nepalis book a berth in the finals in just under a week's time. It's a Karanjit Singh, Sandeep Nandi, Raju Eknath, Walkraj, Sandesh Chintan, Robin Singh, Dawson, Tino Fernandes, Lenny Rodriguez and Francisco Fernandes. And for Nepal, it's Ritesh Thapa, Vishal Shastra, Sabindra Shastra, Jumalu Roy, Bikram Lama, Prakash Puratoki.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Dasarath Stadium. The crowd is erupted already before the match has begun. There was a long line in front of the Dasarath Rangashala Stadium from a long while ago as India take on Nepal. This has been the most anticipated match of the 2013 SAFF Championship. And I have here with me Atishay Agrawal, the chief editor of 90 Minutes magazine, to share his views on the Indian team lineup. First of all, I want to ask you, there's an unspoken rivalry that exists between these two teams, and this is where the crowd are not just supporting for Nepal, but also wanting India to lose.
Yes, I think the Indian players came out for to inspect the pitch a while back, and they also came out to warm up, and I think they felt the hostility from the crowd. They should be under a lot of pressure here because the crowd is as much pro-Nepal as it actually wants to see India lose to Nepal. Because Nepal haven't beaten India for a long time, so they would love a Nepalese win today.
Right. The last time these two teams met, it was a Nehru Cup, where they level scores. Today, in such a circumstance where both teams are going to qualify, if they only draw the match, do you think they're going to be playing for a draw?
I don't think it's a very risky strategy to go out aiming for a draw, but maybe we'll see both teams not take too many risks. You know, they'll try to keep a good shape and make sure they don't concede first. Because if you concede first, it can be a big test of nerves.
Right. There are a couple of changes in the Indian lineup today. Francisco Fernandes, of course, the bigger news. Has been excellent for India, not playing today.
Yes, he's suffering from a bit of an injury, so he was a doubt for today's game anyway. And instead of him, we have Syed Rahim Nabi, who's been a match winner for India in the last 1 or 2 years. So maybe this is his moment to step up and underwhelm performance.
Right. There was a bit of controversy of Nabi not being included in the side. Also, Lenny Rodriguez is out, and in his replacements come Arata Izumi.
Yes. So this is Arata's first start for India. Actually, he's the first foreign-born player to be playing for the country. So it's a big moment for him. Lenny is disappointed a bit in central midfield, so Arata might come in his place.
The atmosphere here is electrifying. Do you think it's going to have a toll in the Indian players? And because India have not received this much support pretty well, even in the history. So what do you think Indian mindsets will carry?
It's really loud inside. I can barely hear myself. So again, there we go. So it's going to be a big test for India, especially because they've got a number of young players who probably not faced such a hostile crowd before. So yeah, it's going to be a test of nerves. It's up to the senior players like Sunil Chhetri, Gaurav Singh, Survatopal to really guide the younger guys and make sure they can get a hold of themselves and concentrate on the game.
Right. Thank you so much, Atishay, for talking to us. Yes, we're almost underway with the match between India and Nepal. India, of course, the favourites and the defending champion going into this match. But when the 12th man has its toll, that is the crowd. You can never say a game of football, can you? We will be back with live action. Stay tuned to Kandipur Television.
to have a good game, and that we go through to the next round.
The stage is set for the most anticipated fixture here in the 2013 SAFF Asian Football Federation Championships, or the SAFF Championship, taking place here in Nepal. It is the home side Nepal who will face India here in the last group match in Group A. Both sides with 4 points. It's the Nepali side who are currently on top of Group A. 3 goals scored and 1 against. An Indian side having scored 2 goals and conceded 1. Same number of points, and they will be hoping that come the end of the 90 minutes, both of them will have booked a berth in the semi-finals taking place on the 8th and the 9th of September. Pakistan and Bangladesh, of course, the other 2 teams here in Group A. They play their match at the APF Stadium concurrently with this one. And Pakistan and Bangladesh by no means out of contention for a semi-final berth. So the rules of the game ensuring that both sets of players on both pitches won't know exactly what's happening at the other end. They'll play their fullest and they'll play their best football. Nepal certainly will be hoping to get a win over arch rivals India. Next up will be the national anthems of the 2 nations.
And now, the national anthem of Nepal.
अब राष्ट्रिय धुन को पालो नेपालको
Sung with gusto, the Nepalese national anthem by every member of the Nepal football squad and every spectator here inside the Dashrath Stadium in Kathmandu in Nepal. It's mid-afternoon here on this Thursday, the 5th of September, as the two sets of players greet today's officials. The man in the middle is from Jordan, Mr. Adam Mohammed Tuba Bakatme. He's assisted by the Saudi Arabian assistant referee, Mr. Moed Al Sayeg, and another Jordanian official, Isa Mahmoud. Well, for the Nepali side, it's just a one change from the team that drew 1-1 with Pakistan on the Tuesday. Jimanu Rai is the only absentee. His place today has gone to the player wearing the number 8 shirt, Jagjit Shrestha. Whereas for the Indian side that drew 1-1 with the Bangladesh also on Tuesday, two changes to the team, Lenny Rodriguez and Francisco Fernandez, who is nursing an injury, are the two players making way. And in comes Arata Izumi and the player wearing the number 22 jersey, Said Nabi. Sakatapa, the Nepalese captain, and Aselo Chetri, the Indian captain. Fourth official for this game is Mr. Shamsuzzaman Taib Hassan from Bangladesh. The Polish-born American coach with 14 years of experience in coaching behind him, Jack Stefanowski, pitting his wits today against the Dutchman, Wim Kivermans, the 53-year-old who has been at the helm of the Indian side since July the 1st last year. He was the former international high-performance director at the All Indian Football Federation. Mr. Adam Mohammed Tuba, it's a no-nonsense official. Has a very good grip of the game. And it's a red-hot atmosphere here inside the Dashrath Stadium in Kathmandu. Very intense rivalry between the two nations. And Nepal hoping to get an edge over the Indian side en route to perhaps qualification for the last four. In fact, just a point will do for the two teams. Maybe knowing the stakes are high, both sides might not be putting on a real offensive showing. Might just be pulling back just a little bit. But I'm sure the Nepalese will want to have the win over India. As Mr. Adam Muhammad Tuba says, not quite ready. He hasn't received the official signal to begin the match. Nervous waits for the two sets of players to begin this contest in earnest. And finally, we're underway. Nepal in the red strip and India in the blue. Very nearly a handball there in the opening seconds of the game. Referee just letting the incident go by. The last group stage match here in the 2013 South Asian Football Federation Championships. This is the 10th edition of the tournament. Nepal are hosting the competition for the second time, the last being in 1997. Namal Chetri, who plays with Anup Kumar, Guramanji Singh and Mohan Raj, the back line in front of Subrata Paul, the goalkeeper. And we have Mehtab Hussain, Arata Izumi, Said Nabi, Joel Sheikh Raja, JJ Lukvia, and the captain Sunil Chetri. Mehtab Hussain with the touch then to Anab. That is shielded out of danger by Biraj Mahajan. The rest of the back line for Nepal, Rabin Shestra, Sandip Rai, Sagar Thapa, the captain. Goalkeeper is Kiran Kumalimbu, there he is. Just 21 years of age. Raju Tamang, Rohit Chand, Bola Silva plies the midfield, Anil Gurung, Bharat Kawach, Chakchit Shrestha are the other members in the starting 11 today for the Nepali side. So Raju Tamang made his international debut back in 2005. The 27-year-old who played for the Nepal Army side. Both of these teams had to wait till the very last in their second group stage matches. Nepal relying on the 15-year-old Bimal Maga to rescue a point against Pakistan, who took a lead through Hassan Bashir earlier on in the match. And India, after falling behind to a goal from Meshu of Bangladesh, had to rely on the expertise of the free kick from captain Sunil Chetri. So none too convincing results from match day 2 for the two sides here in the contention. Guramanji Singh. There's the man who opened the goal scoring back on the first day of the tournament on the 31st of August on Saturday, Anil Gurung. Chakchit Shrestha. That was Rohit Chand. Now Sandip. It's away by Nepal. Meetup heads it clear. Barrage Mahajan. A long, hopeful ball. Saiknabi. Finally getting a place in the starting 11 for the Indian side. Saiknabi. Oh, that's a shot that rebounded off the chest of Kiran Kumar. Nothing damaging then for the Nepali side. Shot from JJ Lukvia. First the look in for the Indian team. It's an injury to Namal Chetri. Booked in the game against Bangladesh. Anap Mondal and Silo Chetri, the captain, also on a yellow card for the Indian side. Play continues meanwhile as the Nepalese team return possession back to India. Garamanji shielding the ball away from Anil Guru. Filter back in by Biraj. It's away by Meetup. Rebound comes to Manab, touched back by Arata. Arata Izumi, first foreign-born player featuring in Indian colours. Here's Meetup. Slow build-up this by India. Guramanji. Namal Chetri back on duty as Mohan Raj gets there ahead of Anil Guru. Well, the Nepalese team results under Jack Stefanowski have been a mixed bag. But they certainly have been able to find the back of the net in both games, although it took a very, very late winner from the youngster Maga on the Tuesday against Pakistan to rescue a point. Last match in the 2009 edition of the SAFF Championship. Nepal beaten by India by 1-0, although when they met in the 2012 Nehru Cup it was a scoreless affair. India's draw against Bangladesh means that the Indians have won only 3 out of 7 games under coach Vim Kuvermans. Well, they know that not only have they to contend against a very spirited Nepali side playing in front of their home fans, but the atmosphere here might just get to them, because the 20,000 odd fans here inside the Dasarath are a very noisy lot, as Nepal goes on the jugular there. Rohit Chand with the opportunity. Subrata Paul, the Indian goalkeeper, 26 years of age, born in Kolkata. Ten minutes into this opening half, it is 0-0 between India and Nepal. Concurrently, Bangladesh are playing Pakistan. The other two sides in the Group A, they play at the APF Stadium. Nepal 4 points, India 4 points, Pakistan 1 and Bangladesh 1 point. That will be headed back to Subrata. Well, Group B has been settled following last night's games, in which the Maldives continue to show their prowess in front of goal. They chucked up 8 goals past Bhutan yesterday to add on to the 10 which they put past Sri Lanka. So Bhutan currently in the 3rd place in the Group B, nothing to show for. Sri Lanka, rock bottom with nothing to show for as well, out of contention. Maldives and Afghanistan having booked their berths in the semi-finals, as the Nepalis come on the attack. Bharat Kavas, the man who scored his 2nd goal against Bangladesh on the first match day. Made by Nema Chatri. No real danger, but it's safety first by Nepal. Ball will be kept in and swung into the area, touched away by Subrata Paul. Sakatapa, the captain. And it's touched on and helped out by Subrata Paul. Before it was cleared away. Nema Chatri again coming to the rescue. And it was Bola Silwar. An important touch there from Subrata Paul onto the crossbar. Here comes Bola again, this time not managing to get the ball. It's Jewel Sheikh Raja thrusting it upfield. Indian side still playing with a little caution. Number 22 man Saik Nabi dispossessed. Ball gets away from the Kawas. Maldives will face Afghanistan tomorrow to decide who finishes top of Group B, who goes through as the runners-up, and the other match purely academic for Sri Lanka and Bhutan. Remember, the Group A winners will take on the runners-up of Group B for the first semi-final on the 8th of September. And the Group B champions will take on Group A runners-up in the second semi-final on the 9th. And the yellow card to meet up. Coming on late there. The 27-year-old East Bengal player, Mehtab Hussain. So India, in effect, has only one goal scorer in the form of the captain Cyril Chetri, as they had to rely on an own goal from Asama Ishak of Pakistan, en route to winning that contest by 1-0 on Sunday. Played in by Biraj. Bulla. Comes here to Jakjit Shastra. Well read by Subrata, just leaving it for a goal kick. Jakjit, the 21-year-old. Well, coach Vim Kuvermans just making 2 changes to the starting 11 for today, and then force one for Francisco Fernandez, who is still nursing an injury. And in fact, Lenny Rodriguez is the only player who has been left out from the team that's due with Bangladesh. Vim Kuvermans showing his confidence in the likes of Arata Izumi and Said Nabi, whom many have been calling for the inclusion in the starting 11. Said Nabi, the 27-year-old player, born in Kolkata. And up Kumar. Realising then of the presence of Bharat Kawas. Quickly conceding a throw, taken by Biraj. Back it comes to the captain, Sakatapa. Touched on by Jakjit Bulla. And Mehtab Hussain. First to arrive. This is Robin Shastra. Over-hitting the ball, and it's gone over the goal line for a goal kick here to India. Just a quiet word from Mr. Adam to Subrata Paul. And I think I know what Mr. Adam is telling Subrata Paul. Not to indulge in time wasting, but to get on with the game. I think Subrata has got the message. No foul. Sajul Sheikh Raja unable to supply the ball to Said Nabi, but it's picked up. Nepal. Guramanji finds Anab Kumar. Now Mohan Raj. Izumi. JJ Lukvia. Casual looking across. Picked up by Rata. And Rata Izumi again. Ball whipped in by Nirmal. And Akira Nakuma beaten by the head of the Indian player, but it goes over. Arata Izumi it was. Putting a little pressure there on Akira Nakuma. The Nepalese front duo of Anil Gurung and Jakshik Shrestha also missed yesterday's training session. But coach Stefanovski, realizing the importance of the occasion, still feeding the two. There is Jakshik. India hosted the last edition of the SAFF Championship 2011. The tournament was played from 2nd to 11th December. India winning on home soil to register their 6th title. It was against Afghanistan in the finals, and India handsomely winning by 4-0. Barakawas. Well won by Anab. Oh, the goalkeeper again. Coming for the same ball with the Nirmal Chetri. Not once, but a couple of occasions we've seen that already. Maybe Nirmal Chetri didn't quite hear the call from the Subrata Paul amidst the din here inside the Dashra Stadium. But India have been warned as Nepal will try to send in more of those aerial balls into the area. That will be taken care of by the Mohan Raj. Sunil Chetri. Losing possession as Rahid Chand feeds the ball to Rabin. of the last tournament saw 44 goals scored in the 15 matches, just under 3 per game on the average. And of course, the big score lines registered by the Maldives will certainly push up the goal average for this tournament. 10 they put past Sri Lanka, 8th against Bhutan. Which sees Ali Ashfaq of the Maldives as the out-and-out leading striker of the tournament with 10 goals so far. Is a fella Maldivian Ali Fasira with 3, lying a second. The pair of Afghan players, Harun Fakhruddin, the captain, and Hashmatullah Barakshai, both with 2 goals each. Another Maldivian player, Ali Umar, with 2 goals as well. The leading marksman of the tournament so far. The touch just a bit too heavy. Eventually comes to Paul, who was injured. And that has everyone all excited here. Bharat Kawas, the stockily built man. Just getting a brush there with Subrata Paul. Nepal finished as runners-up in Group B in the last tournament. Just losing narrowly to Afghanistan after extra time by 1-0 in the semi-final. And India coasting past the Maldives by 3-1 to set up a final showdown against Afghanistan. Well, interestingly enough, the 2 goalkeepers of the teams that played against the Maldives, Dukpa of Bhutan and Muhammad Imran of Sri Lanka, both goalkeepers sent off, which led to a heavy collapse, although Bhutan yesterday was still tied 2-2 at half-time before succumbing to half a dozen goals in the second and 45-minute period against the Maldives. So maybe the teams playing this afternoon, India and Nepal, both setting sights on the finishing top of Group A, as that would mean avoiding the Maldives. That is, of course, a bit premature to say, as the Maldives have yet to play Afghanistan tomorrow. But looking odds on and hot favourites to land the top spot in the Group B, the Maldives. Well, looks like it's the end of the afternoon for Jagdishep Shrestha. Bold move by Jack Stefanovsky to field in Jagdishep Shrestha from the start, nursing a little injury, and the man he has replaced for the contest is back on the field. Jumalu Rai, 28 minutes into the game. As Bola Silva is being helped up for further treatment by the touch line. Mohan Raj urges JJ Lakria to play the ball back to the possession of the Nepalese. It's also scoreless in the match between Pakistan and Bangladesh at the APF Stadium. Raju Tamak. Both sides just goal shy for the moment. India with just one solitary shot in the opening half an hour. That came from JJ Lukvia very early on in the match. Barat. Rabin. So Nepal Chetri argues his case to say it's a routine shoulder charge. The referee took it as aggressive play there on the part of the Indian defender. The ball's a free kick here to Nepal. And already with ball in hand is Bola Silwell. Now joined by Sandit Rai. Two-man ball has been ushered back. So Bola or Sandip. It is Sandip, and it's an easy ball for Subrata. Not enough bend then. From the Footballer of the Year 2013, Sandip Rai, 24 years of age. Involvement of the Indian skipper Sunil Chetri largely restricted over the past 32 minutes. Sunil Chetri, of course, remains his team's biggest goal threat and a match winner. Give him half a chance. And he will turn it into goal. As Bangladesh found out to their cost very late on in the match on Tuesday. Difficult ball to control for Anil Guru, properly losing possession. Namal's throw. Headed back by Rabin. As Jewel Sheikh Raja, adjudged to have pushed Bola. Battle of the two number 17s. Slightly defended by Nab. Baraj. Ball has gone over. It's out of play. Bharat Kawas. Both the teams ever present in the SAFF Championships. Both of them making their 10th appearance. 145 is the ranking for India, and 170 is Nepal's current FIFA ranking. Jamadu Rai being ushered back. The free kick about to be swept in by Meetup Hussain. And it's too close to Kiran Kumar. Referee's assistants. Trying to catch the attention there of the referee. And finally, Mr. Adam saw the raised flag there of his assistants for the second offside decision against India. The Nepalese team, well, they're breaking through with Bola, and they're too hasty. Could have waited just a little more for Anil Guru to pick up pace. All Nepal Football Federation has provided a list of incentives for the team at the start of the tournament, for them to win it on the 11th of September. A house has been offered, plus monetary incentives, all for the Nepali side, who will try to better their previous best performance in the SAFF tournament. That was a third place. Well, many have said that the 2011 Nepalese team are a better outfit than the one that's taking onto the field today. But playing on a home soil might just do the trick for the Nepalese. And a win over India today will give them the impetus going into the final four. Meetup Hussain still the only player to be booked in the first half. Sandip. Raju. Prize money given out to the champion team at the end of the tournament, $50,000 US. So Raju Tama sees the head there of Anil Guru in the way. It's been quite a while now since the Nepalis have laid siege on the Indian goal. The brief protest that there was a handball involved by the Indian defender. Runners-up of the tournament will get $25,000, and the losing semi-finalists will each go away with $10,000. Clash of the teammates there. Raju Chamak and Jumaru Rai halting the progress of the latest offensive move. Sunil. Oh, cut out by Bulla. Not for long. Comes back to Arata Izumi. Now Nirmal Chetri. Just missing ahead of Saik Nabi. India champions 2011, following up with the previous victory in the 2009. Also registered victories in 2005, 1999, 97, as well as 1993. So Brasapur thought of coming, eventually left it to Guramanji to deal with the threat posed by Jumaru Rai, fizzling out in the end for the Nepali striker. Rabin's throw. Forward by Urata. There to cover is Biraj. Away by Kiran. Headed on by Mehtab. Cool and calm defending there on the part of the Nepalis. As a handball in from Arata Izumi. Presents a free kick here for Nepal. Rohit. It's a long, ambitious ball in search of Rabin. And Nirmal Chetri, so influential in the back line for India, again comes to the rescue. Nirmal Chetri, pretty imposing figure. Per delivery that time by Sandip. Not even mastering a shot in the first half, the Indian captain, Sunil Chetri. Soon the fourth official will be telling us just how much time will be added on at the end of the first 45. And there will be 2 extra minutes. Jumanu finds Rabin. Sanil Guru. The late charge here by the Nepali side is to try to alter the scoreline of the first minute here in the stoppage time. Last touch by Arata Izumi. 1 minute to go. Arata. Sunil. Having to wait for reinforcements to arrive. Jewel Sheikh Raja. With a poor shot that ends the Indian offence. Kiran Kuma will take his time. Just seconds to go before Mr. Adam Muhammad signals half-time. Sunil Chetri waited and waited, and Jewel Sheikh Raja dispatches a poor ball in the direction of Kiran Kuma. There is the half-time whistle. Well, India only one effort, which JJ Lukvia provided in the 5th minute, which was saved by Kiran Kuma. And Nepal coming closest when Bola had his shot helped on to the woodwork by the Indian keeper Subrata Paul. And in the end, both teams cancelling each other out as the half-time approaches. We head for the dressing room with the half-time score in this SAFF match here at the Dashraf Stadium in Kathmandu, reading India 0, Nepal 0. Welcome back to the Dashra Stadium here in the Kathmandu, Nepal, as the home side emerges from the tunnel for the resumption of this contest here in the Group A. India 0, Nepal 0 at half-time. Well, over at the APF Stadium, the match involving Bangladesh and Pakistan at half-time, it was 1-1. Hassan Ameli giving Bangladesh the lead, only to be cancelled out by a goal from Sama Ishaq for Pakistan. That's the way it has stood right until the half-time whistle. So it is Arata Izumi on the ball, along with JJ Lukbir, as India get set to resume this contest here against Nepal. Just a one change in personnel for the Nepali side. Jamanu Rai coming on for Jakshit Shrestha after 28 minutes. The Jordanian referee, Adam Muhammad, flashed one yellow card in the direction of Mehtab Hussain, the Indian midfielder, in the first half, as India restarting the game. It will attack the goal to our left here in the second period. It will be a throw here for Biraj Mahajan. Charge now, but a hand is involved there on the part of Said Nabi. Both teams just needing a point to ensure progress to the semi-final stage. Pakistan and Bangladesh, a draw will not do for the two teams. One of them has got to get an outright win. And maybe the goal difference might just work in the favour of either Pakistan or Bangladesh. Should either India or Nepal lose this game and there is no drawn contest, Bharat Kawas. That's a big shot across. Well, Subrata Paul just diving across acrobatically to stifle the shot there from the Bola Silva. Bola's attempt in the 13th minute, which was helped on to the woodwork by Subrata Paul, was the only highlight for the Nepali side in the opening period, and now he has come on strong within 90 seconds of the restart of this match. It is Bola Silva who brings a save of Subrata Paul. Said Nabi, Arata, the foul called under Sunil Chetri, the Indian skipper. Just wonder whether the Paul will bring on the younger Bimal Marga, the man who rescued a point against Pakistan in the last match for today's contest. Mohan Raj keeping a tight watch on Bharat Kawas. JJ Lukria planting himself on the goal line. Jumanu Rai contented there with the throw. Still a Ratta employs Nirmal Chetri with the clearance. Biraj. Just over hitting it then. Rohit Chand. Sensing the run there of Jumanu Rai. Satnabi. The rebound falling kindly then to Kiran Kumar. At the time it was Jumanu Rai beaten by the bounds. Here's Biraj. Rohit. Good back by Rabin. To stop JJ Lukria. India undoubtedly have the richest footballing history among the South Asian nations, having featured in 4 Olympic Games, 3 Asian Cups. The pedigree here in the tournament speaks of volumes, winning the competition on 6 occasions. Just a sliding challenge, enough to get the ball off Anil Guram for the last touch for the man who will turn 25 in 18 days' time. Meet-up. This is Nepal. Ball played back by Bharat, and in came Meet-up Hussain to derail the Nepali striker's progress. Biraj. Should the score stays the way it is right to the end of the 90 minutes, and Nepal will go through as the champions of Group A, where India will have to settle for the runner-up spot. They'll have to wait another 24 hours to see who they will face in the crossover semi-finals, with the Group B matches taking place tomorrow as they fight for the top place between the Maldives and Afghanistan, with Bhutan taking on Sri Lanka tomorrow in an academic fixture. The long one coming up from Mohan Raj. Rabbit. The break on. Jewel. Sunil. Rifling head again. Sandeep Rai. Oh, Sunil Chetri, the Indian captain, booked in the last game, gets the yellow card in this contest as well, after going up from behind to bring down Bola Silwal. Well, Sunil Chetri's pleas falling on deaf ears as the Jordanian referee books the Indian skipper. Robin Singh about to be introduced as the substitute here for India. 12 minutes into the second half. Time to ring in the changes. Robin Singh will come on in place of JJ Lukhvia. So the 23-year-old wearing the number 23 jersey, Robin Singh. But now partner Jumal Sheikh Raja and Sunil Chetri in the three-pronged Indian attack. Arata. Saiknabi. Away by Sagat Tapa. Jewel will leave it for Nepal. Now Mehta. Both sides just lacking the creativity in the final third of the field, as another Indian attack comes to a halt. Adapkuma. Gurabanchi. Robin Shestra. Careful there not to get entangled with the Indian man. 1 hour of football has been played. Remains scoreless. Izumi. Ball collected by Nepal. Now Biraj. Right from the very first tournament in 1993, the Indian side have been dominant of this competition. They have never failed to make it past the group stage. Will this trend continue? So Robin Singh secures the corner. Here's Mehta. Still the Mehta. Gurabanchi. And Gurabanchi gets another one. Mehta Hussain again. Met by the head of Biraj. Cleared away by Rabin. India hoping to continue the momentum here. Somehow the ball remains in. Saiknabi finally loses out to Biraj. Biraj Mahajan, the 25-year-old, collecting his 43rd international cap. Jewel finds Sunil. Izumi. quick turn and barrage against the danger. Presenting another chance here for Mohan Raj. Well, a long throw. Nepal making their change before the throw. It's Raju Tamang, replaced by Bikram Lama. Just managing to get his hands to it, Kiran Kumar, before the clearance from Sandip. Izumi. Mohan Raj. Anap to Guramanji. Back to Anap. And the draw was made for this tournament on the 30th of July. This last fixture for the two teams here in Group A was the most anticipated. Not quite living up to the billing. Goal-mouth opportunity largely restricted here in the second half. Only the opening second-minute effort from Bulla, which required a flying save from this man, Subrata Paul. India only half a chances coming their way. So Nabi is being penalised. And an audacious attempt to try and get the ball over the head of Subrata Paul. Rather quick thinking there on the part of Jumanu Rai. Good reaction from the Indian goalkeeper. It is Rai picking himself up following the challenge by Guramanji. Now Sandip Rai, and it crashes against the crossbar, and it's tapped in. It is a goal for Nepal. The whole of the stadium is rocking. The Dashrath Stadium comes to life as Nepal secures the goal 24 minutes into the second half. There's the free kick from Sandip Rai. Goalkeeper comes up for the ball. Goes against the crossbar and it's tapped in by Anil Gurung. Second goal of the tournament for the 24-year-old Nepali striker. Now India will have to do the chasing game. Well, they'll be replaying this moment on the national television throughout the night. Well, it was the substitute Bikram Lama who had the initial header, guided it against the woodwork, fell nicely to Anil Guram, and he certainly wasn't going to miss from there, as Robin Singh has been pushed away. India have a free kick. Kiran Kumar trying to make himself heard in this cordon of an arena. The wall formed, made up, and it sails over for a goal kick. There's the man of the moment, Anil Guram, second goal of the tournament. Could it turn out to be the match winner for Nepal? Bharat loses out to Nabi. As Isumi fouls Buller. Sunday Bryant. Sabatapur is in control of the bouncing ball. The Indian side know this is going to be their toughest contest to date, and how rightly so. They've now got to go and try at least to get the equaliser, knowing a point is all they need to secure qualification to the semi-finals. Notwithstanding the result of the other match involving Pakistan and Bangladesh. Time to bring on Lenny Rodriguez for Arata Izumi. Nelly, who along with Francisco Fernandez, where the pair dropped from the starting lineup, regains his place now with just about 15 minutes to run. Nepal secured third place in the inaugural tournament in 1993 and they went on to reach the semi-final thrice in 1995 when they lost to eventual champions Sri Lanka in extra time. Again in 1999 they lost to Bangladesh before losing the third place game to the Maldives, and they had to wait a further 12 years for the next last four appearance, as in the 2011 they finished as second in their group to make the semi-finals. As Subrata Paul reacts superbly to deny Anil Gurung again, as the Indian defence was rather static. And Anant Kumar. The match could have been won there and then for Nepal. So a third yellow card for an Indian member. That was for the substitutes, Lenny Rodriguez. The Polish crowd wants another one to ensure a comfortable last 10 minutes of play. India just can't quite afford to concede. So it will be Sunday Brai. Owing up there to his disappointing delivery. Away by Rabin. Picked up here by Meitan. Nabi with the push on Biraj. Incidentally, Nepal's worst showing here in the SAFF tournament was in 1997, where they failed to register a single point from their group encounters against Sri Lanka and Pakistan, finishing rock bottom. Jumane. Namo Chetri. Is this Rabin? And it is goal number 2. It is Jumanu Rai. A well-worked move involving Robin Shastra and Jumanu Rai. Sees the letter, slotting the ball into the back of the Indian goal as Nepal leads 2-0. Just 9 minutes to play of this contest. Now Robin Shastra from deep inside its own area saw Jamunu Rai arriving. And the man who came on as a substitute in the 28th minute, duly obliged. And for the second time, the stadium erupts as Nepal now have a far more comfortable lead. Surely now, the home team are not going to let this lead slip away. Kiran Kumar. Unfairly challenged then by Robin. The 5th goal of the tournament for the Nepalese. Mehta. India have to get a goal quick. And the Vimla Kumaman's team turn things round. It's a matter of only 7 minutes to play. Sakachapa, the Nepali skipper, belting it into the galleries. Decision going against India again. Robin Singh. The judge there to have barged in an opponent. Kiran Kumar will take the free kick. There's the man whose header crashed against a crossbar, rebounded nicely for the opening goal for Ari Gurung. Bikram Lama, the substitute. Away by Biraj. Saga. Brought to a hold there by Anab. Now Lenny Rodriguez. Jubal Raja. Sunil plays it to Robin. And Nabi's cross stopped by Sundin. Hasn't made much impact with his long throws. Here comes another one from Muharraj. And it is caught by Kiran Kumar. Either Afghanistan or the Maldives await Nepal. The semi-final. The champions of Group A will take on the runners-up of Group B. That's in the first semi-final. So Nepal probably will be featured in the first semi-final on the 8th of September. Well, looks like Nepal will try to introduce the 15-year-old Bimal. As coach Jetka Stefanovsky with the confidence now to know their team has done the job. And you can imagine what a reception that Bimal will get. He won't be 16 till the 18th of September. The man who gave them the point against Pakistan, or should I say the boy, is on for the final 90 seconds of the 90. Bimal Marga. Tries to get his head to the ball for his first involvement. Gets a throw off Mitab. Whether India will secure the other berth to the semi-finals will depend on the result of the match involving Pakistan and Bangladesh. As Nepal go hunting for a third, stopped there by Anab. Robin, Said Nabi. Mitab reaches to the ball first. Namal Chetri. An injury to Biraj Mahajan. Fourth official. Trying to show the number of minutes which were added on for stoppages. Robin Singh. First of the substitutes to be introduced. Raj Mahajan goes for treatment. The poor defence with 10. Exuding confidence all round. Starting off with the goalkeeper Kiran Kumar. Top. Well, India have got to go back at this late stage of the game, and how important this goal will be. Robin Singh. Trickery there of Jewel Sheikh Raja. And Robin Singh unleashing a volley into the back of the Nepalese goal. Kiran Kumar did have a touch, not quite enough to keep up the effort from Robin. Momentarily silenced the crowd. Not too far away now from the final whistle. Nepal tries to hold on as the ball is belted away into the stands by Maytop. Well, again I say how important the goal from Robin Singh will be, because you have to depend on whether Pakistan or Bangladesh can eke out a victory in that match. And goal difference might be a factor in the seeing who goes through to the last four. But Nepal will be there for sure. There is the final whistle from referee Adam. A 70th minute opener from Anil Guru. And 11 minutes later, one from Jumanu Rai, following a superb run down the lap by the defender Robin Shestra, gave Nepal the lead, and only to be erased by half in the second minute of stoppage time by Robin Singh of India. So Nepal with 7 points, they will top Group A, and India, well, will they be in the last four? That will have to depend on the result of that match involving Pakistan and Bangladesh. There is by now the winning goal set up by Robin Shestra and converted by Jumanu Rai. And this is the goal scored by Anil Guru for the opening for Nepal. Thoroughly entertaining match here in the Group A from the Dafra Stadium in Kathmandu, Nepal. We say goodbye then. Final score, it's India 1, Nepal 2.
Scored one goal, but really it was Nepal all the way, and of course having a great toll in today's game, the spectacular audience present here. And the man who opened scores for Nepal today, it was Anil Gurung. Anil, badai cha.
Thank you.
कस्तो महसुस भयो? सन्दीप राईको ब्रिलियन्ट फ्री किक थियो, विक्रम लामाको हेडर पश्चात गोल गर्दा नेपालको लागि इन्डिया जस्तो टिमसँग कस्तो महसुस भयो यहाँलाई?
मेन कुरा त म चाहिँ अब एकदम खुसी छु हैन, यत्रो क्राउड छ, अब मलाई एकदम खुसी लागिरहेको छ र म लास्ट पहिलोको म्याचमा म पाकिस्तानसँग इन्जोर पनि भएको थिएँ हैन, र त्यसमा म इन्जोर हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई कस्तो लागेको थियो भने मैले यो साफ खेल्न सक्दिनँ होला भनेर मैले लागिरहेको थियो, तर इनकेस मेरो फिजियोले मलाई एकदम 2 दिनमा एकदम ठिक गर्यो हैन, र त्यसमा म कम ब्याक पनि भयो। यो गोल चाहिँ मैले मेरो फिजियोलाई डेडिकेट गर्न चाहन्छु, यो गोल चाहिँ हैन। त्यसपछि म यो मेरो टिममेट अनि यो मेरो जति पनि नेपालमा अहिले 10,000 सालमा एउटा माहौल छ दर्शकको, त्यसलाई भन्न चाहन्छु।
एउटा स्थिति जहाँ ड्रले नै नेपाललाई अगाडि पुर्याउँथ्यो, यहाँहरूले फरवर्ड खेल्नुभयो, अट्याकिङ गेम खेल्नुभयो, माइन्डसेट के थियो यो गेममा छिर्दाखेरि इन्डियासँग खेल्नका लागि?
खास त के भन्ने चाहिँ अब दुईटै टिमलाई ड्र गरि नै पुग्ने थियो हैन, जुन अब एउटा माहौलले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हामी चाहिँ एट्याकमै जानु पर्यो, किनभने हामी चाहिँ अब ड्रमा होइन कि हामी जित्ने भनेर नि हामी फिल्डमा उत्रेको थियो, त त्यो अहिले सफलता पायो, त्यही नै खुसी लाग्छ मलाई।
Thank you for talking to us, Anil. All the best for the tournament. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, the hero of today's match, one of the heroes of today's match, Anil Gurung, the jersey number 10, scoring in for Nepal and making sure Nepal win over India 2-1. Nepal, of course, have qualified from the group stage to the semi-finals as the Group A winners. We will be back with live action tomorrow right here from Dashrath Stadium. Till then, this is the entire television crew signing off, saying goodbye.